the two great benefics, Venus and Jupiter, are hooking up tomorrow. They've been like sidling up to each other for the past few days, around the 7th, but then they started picking up more steam on the 8th, and tomorrow the conjunction, them being one, um, peaks, right? And that will be a super lucky day. So if you want to manifest, have at it. If you want to make plans, this is the time to do it. Just write it down. Maybe write down a few steps about what you want to do. Like people talk about Lionsgate, which was on the 8th, like the portal for manifestation, right? This is that on steroids. This is, it's not something that we see all the time, right? So you might want to take advantage of it, and not just might, you do want to take advantage of it, right? Venus is the planet of love, of sweetness, money, art, and Jupiter is the planet of luck, largesse, faith, philosophy, foreign lands. Um, and Jupiter right now is in Cancer. They both are, but Cancer is Jupiter's like favorite place to be, aside from home. It's home away from home, right? It's called Jupiter's sign of exaltation. So that means it can really stretch out. It's all about expansion and growth anyway, but it can really stretch its legs in Cancer. So for until next summer, um, you should really take advantage of Jupiter in Cancer. Um, for me, Jupiter in Cancer and other Capricorn risings is in our 7th house of relationships. So you might see improvement with um, uh, the relationships that you have. This can be business, um, this can be personal. You might find yourself meeting the right people to make things happen. 7th house is also about contracts. If you are a Cancer rising, which is the opposite, it'll be about you, um, improvement of yourself. You might want to watch your waistline because Jupiter, the Jupiter and Venus are the great benefics, and they give us a lot of blessings. But they also can be, when you're in excess, right? You have more sugar, you have more fats, which Jupiter rules. You might put on a few pounds, right? Like it might make it harder to uh, control yourself, right? Um, in the 2nd house, it rules our values, money, um, our voice, right? So this great benefic might show up in as you taking the stage and finally speaking your piece, or you get you earn some money, you get a new gig or something. 3rd house, maybe you have a new sibling. Um, Maybe your sibling comes from home from abroad. Fourth house, um, fourth house is home, so you might buy a new home. You might, I don't know, have a baby. I don't know. 5th house, no, 5th house is babies. Creativity, your creativity might expand, your joy might expand. 6th house is work, so your daily schedule might be growing. Your health habits are put into focus. 7th house we talked about. 8th house is death, taxes, inheritance. You might get a big inheritance, right? It's other people's money. You might win the lottery. You better play the lottery to win the lottery, though. 9th house is travel, expanding your philosophy, your view of life, teaching. Um, And then the 10th house is your career. So you might get a promotion, you might get a better job, you might start a new franchise to the business you already have. 11th house is friends and groups. Um, you might make new friends, you might join a new group, you might start a new group. Um, and 12th house is our like house of Zen, philosophy, again, spirituality, but also it's the house of like confinement. So try not to go to jail, try not to, like get committed to a mental ward, those kinds of things. Uh, and so that's how the benefics can affect our lives. And uh, this conjunction should run for the next few days, I think until the 14th or 15th.